Welcome back to 3-Day Weekend. We're out in the barn freezing. We're having a legal issue. We want to register this machine, and according to the current laws, it cannot be done. Unless you could do this trick that some people say is possible, but we don't think it's possible. But we're going to find out, because I think this trick is going to be a stretch. Let's do it. New York State ATV registration laws. The rule is that your machine can't weigh more than 1,000 pounds. According to the people at our local DMV, you can strip it down, get your weight slip, and then put it back together, and they'll still let you register it. So that's the goal. We're gonna try to see if we can get that monster of a machine to weigh less than 1,000 pounds and get a weight slip. The rule is our own rule.
Yeah.
It should run and drive on its own.
Right.
That would be our rule. So, but let's see how much it weighs, and then we'll go from there. Hardly anybody out here today. It looks so small. Oh man. The suspense. Is it gonna work? Some weighmaster somewhere is looking at their cameras like, what are they doing? It's just sitting there. Ooh, processing. 2,060 pounds. Oof. We're back with Lightning 2.0, and after a week of deliberations, we've decided we're gonna go for it. We're gonna try to get this thing to weigh less than 1,000 pounds. I've got our weight loss program here ready to go. We're gonna weigh every single part that we take off. We've got a couple scales over there. And yeah, we're just gonna get after it. We're starting with the skid plate first, getting that out of the way. And then we'll put it on the lift and be able to work on it easier. We've got all kinds of ideas. We've got different wheels and tires going on it. There's not gonna be much left of it when we're done, but I think we could do it. We've torn a lot off. There's parts everywhere. Everywhere. We have a lot more to go. Status. So far we've only lost 341 pounds.
Oh boy.
719 pounds to go. So we gotta do that. Twice more.
Twice more.
Oh man. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit. We're looking at things and if we get desperate, we'll take that off. I think desperate is gonna come
Pretty
quickly.
soon.
But, I mean, the tires are gonna be huge. So we'll take off the running boards, throw it on the lift, take the rest of the skid plate off. That's still on there. And then we can start doing heavy mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
We have been working on this all day. We have a room full of parts over there. We're getting down to frame here.
Excuse me,
we're getting right there. We're gonna take these floor pans off. We're gonna be working on the rear deck too here in a minute, but we're getting down there. You'd think we'd be close. 423 pounds left to go. We're starting. Just look at it. This is a lot of stuff. So we're just gonna keep going. We're gonna keep weighing, and when we get down to okay, that's basically it. We'll do an overall. We'll take it down and get it reweighed.
Yeah.
I don't know how he's gonna drive it. We haven't figured that out yet. Especially because this is gonna be a giant hole.
It's gonna be fun.
It's gonna be something. And we have it stripped down to frame. Now what would you guess that this thing weighs? Stripped down. Oh, there's more up here. I mean, next up we're gonna take the winch off, obviously, and all that, but we've taken the prop shaft out. That's gone. All the plastic's in there. We have a little more plastic up front, but you can see through it. Surely, by now, we have reached the goal weight, right?
You would think.
339 left to go. There is no way this weighed 1450 from the factory.
No.
There is
No
no way. No way. Let's go next door. It's just a pile of stuff. Anything in there is stuff that was in there when we weighed it. So those water bottles and all that stuff. We didn't add anything. 'Cause obviously we don't want to cheat. We want to go there one time and get all the weight good.
I think we should get a couple scales and plop this on it and see where we're at.
And see with our scales. So these scales are rated for 400 pounds each.
We should be okay, even at 1,300.
At 1,300, we should be well under the weight. The only thing that worries me is all of the weight is right there.
Yep. So
So those scales are going to be screaming. We're back at it. Day 2. We're putting things back together now so that it can be moved. I had to put this back on there. All of those radius rod arms, whatever, back in place. We haven't taken anything off since yesterday. Still sitting pretty at 339. We're starting to doubt that our measurements were maybe 100% correct. Maybe they were off by a little bit. You know, if they're off by 2 pounds on everything, that really adds up quite a bit. So I got 2 more scales, the finest Taylor scales that Walmart sells. In fact, the only scale that Walmart sells. And we're gonna put 4 of them down, and we're gonna put the machine right on it. I got 500 pound capacities for the rear, and then we'll use the other ones, which are 400 pound on the front. And we're just gonna set the machine on the scale and see if we get close to 1339. What in the world is going on? You wanna walk us through this?
I don't know if it's gonna work. So we have all these scales down here. Little piece of wood down there just so it comes on even.
Uh-huh.
And we're gonna calculate it all together and see if we are truly 1,339 pounds.
According to our very high quality scales.
Yes.
Because I'm too cheap to buy an actual race car weight scale. We've done the numbers. These scales should take
they should.
the weight.
Okay, ready? Set. Stay.
340,
372 back here.
288, 279.
Yeah. Sometimes it'll be lighter than others.
Never seen glass bend like that before. Okay, let's roll these off here quick. That scale is legitimately bad. So how did it go?
We're about 14 off.
We're 14 pounds off. 1325. With all this margin of error and calculations and whatnot, we came up 14 pounds different. That says a lot for these little Taylor scales.
I would say.
The one, it was so bad. But the bad news is, we really truly do need to lose 339 pounds. A decision has been reached.
It's not possible.
Nope, it is not possible to make this run and drive it across the scales at less than 1,000 pounds. 305 to go. There's not 305 pounds left on here. So, the big ticket item we have left is the winch. But even that's going to be 20 something pounds. Then we're talking radiator and stuff like that. Oh my gosh. And now we're down to the axle. Fuel tank was 34 pounds in that fuel tank. There's not 300 pounds left here, so. Oh, hey. Get excited? We're one battery connector away from a test fire. Did you want to do it? It's your machine.
No, you're good.
I kind of don't want to be liable when it doesn't work. Everything's hooked up, yeah?
Yep, fuel, battery.
Okay.
So far, so good.
Get my foot up here.
Come on, old man.
Battery's dead?
Hmm.
I think we're good. Did it just drop again? No, 12.4.
Sweet.
I like the old analog gauge. Alright, as long as we don't have a battery issue. Yeah, it'll hold your weight. Sit right down on it.
Yeah.
What? Maybe you should set it on its side, right?
Woo!
Set it up on its side. I can put the screws through different. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there.
Okay.
That's it.
It's a little. Oh gosh, one wrong jerk on this thing, and I'm gonna go
Oh
fly.
yeah, you're going over. We gotta tie up. We gotta tie up some of these cords.
You'll have to put me in gear.
Oh yeah, you're in neutral.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Give me a minute. Let me tie up these cords. I like how sketchy that is. Here you are trying to make a better seat. Give me ignition. I'll see if I can get you in reverse. Uno más. Yeah, one more. There's our ignition. Let's see. Reverse is pushing, so I gotta turn you one notch that way.
Yep, we're in reverse.
That's reverse?
Yeah.
Will it let you start in reverse?
Yes.
Hey, buddy. Still does the blow-off noise. Yes. I'm glad we didn't need that extra pound.
Right?
Oh man.
Then you should put me in drive.
Oh.
I can't move.
Let's see. That'll be that one. Okay. Okay. We're outside with a mountain of parts. Alright, let's get this thing loaded up. We gotta go with the scales.
Thought we'd give him a try.
This is the sketchiest thing. Oh man. Oh dang. Okay. It's fine. Alright. Oh dang. Yeah man, this is sketchy. Oh, I can't shift. hurts.
Was that fun?
That is the sketchiest thing. Because it lurches forward and the seat goes. There's a pile of stuff. All came out of that rig right there. Beautiful. We said 1305. What was our final number on the scale?
1340.
1340. But that was with the fuel tank. So we were within a pound.
We were. That's not bad.
That's really good, considering they were just a stack of scales that I got at Walmart.
They were.
And we used subtraction to find the thing, but 1340. Mm-hmm. There is no way that this could have been made lighter and still drivable. I mean, it could have been lighter, but there's no way it would have been under the 1,000. The only thing left we have are shocks. Those are 35, we weighed those, right? 35 pounds for the rears, 32, something
like that
for the front. Add all that up, you're still lacking. Fuel tank, we did take that off. That was 34 pounds, so that wasn't enough. The battery was 27.
I think so.
27 pounds for the battery. This is 8 pounds worth of plastic. The power steering unit is what, another 10 pounds or something.
Mm-hmm. Winch, 25.
Yeah, well, we already figured the winch in there. Muffler and exhaust. The muffler is another 10 pounds. The exhaust is going to be less than 10 pounds. There is just nothing left. Even the axles, we weighed the axles, they were 12 pounds each. You do all the math. I can't do it in my head like this real fast, but we're shy by over 100 pounds. There's nothing left to take off of this machine and still have it drivable. So whoever says that they were able to, take this machine down and do that is lying, or they had wheels made of styrofoam or some crazy thing, because it cannot be done.
No.
So what's our alternative besides faking a slip, which you don't want to do? For us, the only alternative is to go to Pennsylvania and register it there. Well, this was a giant experiment that we've failed, and now we have to put it back together. But we're gonna have some fun and do a couple things while it's apart, because it's not often you get a machine like this.
No.
Probably good for good reason.
Oh, yeah. And we're about to find out.
Yeah. So stay tuned. We're gonna start playing with this machine, having some fun with it. But thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate every viewer and every subscriber. Everything we do with this machine will be in a playlist, so you can check it out there. And I hope to see you back here for another video on 3-Day Weekend.